Hey guys, welcome to my review of Catfish, the TV show, episode 3 review. So, let's get right to it. We start off this episode. Well, basically, it's about this dude named Ramon. And he's been talking to this girl named Paula. Is it? No, Paula. Paula, right? Paula. This is very difficult to, I don't know, just like, I actually have to make sure I'm emphasizing the right syllables and blah blah blah. And ugh, God. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Anyways, they met on Facebook. He saw her post something on his friend's wall. Here's where it immediately goes downhill. He tells Neve and Max that he video chatted with Paula, but he video chatted with someone else who was absolutely not Paula. And he's like, oh, well, I didn't get a good look at it, but I knew it wasn't her. It was all pixelated. I'm like, and before this, Paula even said that she was lying. Um, but then she said that, oh, she was just kidding. And she only did that to see if he really loved her for who she was. And going back to the video chatting thing, she said that was her cousin. It's like two similar situations, like, bitch, why couldn't you just showed yourself? You could have said like, oh yeah, that's my cousin, but here's me. Clearly something's wrong here already. And by the way, I must say, Ramon, he's got like this cute awkwardness thing to him, like something about him, just the way he is. He's like really awkward, but I find it really attractive. But like he's not like, I must have him now. And his eyes are like really like, they're like this light brown, like they're really cute. I really like, it's cute. And Paula actually has an Instagram, which is like more reassurance. Like, not really, but it's just like, oh, well, she has an Instagram. Okay, like, oh, okay. You know, not all catfishers that have been on the show have an Instagram. Um, God. Here we're, oh my God. And I thought Anthony was stupid. We had a new nominee for stupidest catfisher, or catfish person on this show. Stupidest person on this show that's been on this show. Ramon's ass gave Paula his bank information and basically ended up giving her like about $3,000, including like a weed. Does that include the weed? Like, you're gonna give your own money that you make yourself worth $3,000, gifts, whatever, to someone you don't know, like, no, someone you have never met in person, and you've known them for like, was it like 8 months or whatever? I'm like, what? We already know who's gonna win this award for dumbest person on this show. So, Max and Eve do some investigation. They do their, their little digs deep into this Paula chick, and they first Google image search her pictures, and then they like, oh, we'll try her Instagram, and they actually find try pictures from Instagram, and they actually end up finding a girl named Paula. Was her name Paula? I don't even know. I think it was Paula. It was Paula. Was it? I don't even know, but they find the girl that was actually in the pictures, and they actually video chat with her, and this girl was not having it. She just seemed like she was in a bad mood. She was just like, oh man, this is really awkward talking to these dudes. Like, what are they gonna do? Are they gonna like start masturbating? Am I gonna have to like show them my boobs or whatever? Like, she just gave me this vibe that like she did not want to be doing this. But anyways, she ends up saying like, oh, she like does a message to what's his face, what's Ramon, and she basically says, I'm sorry, I'm not the person you've been talking to. I'm in a relationship. I hope all turns out great. Blah 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 blah. Can I go now, Max and Eve? Are we done? Can I just like, do I get a paycheck for this? So they end that with that. So anyways, what happens next? They show this to, what's his face? Ramon. I keep forgetting his damn name. Ramon. And Ramon's kind of just like, okay. Okay, and like, he's really awkward throughout this whole episode. he's just like, he has like no personality. Damn, he's just like, okay, so it's not her. Okay. Like, he really doesn't give a reaction. I'm not understanding this. Like, he. Wake up! Get off that weed for a minute. Damn. So, they end up actually going to Paula's house. Because Neve calls up her, and she's like, oh, well, I have 2 jobs. And I'm like, well, first of all, you're doing 2 jobs, complaining that you're broke. First of all, you have 2 jobs, so like, and then he's giving you this money, so you're getting all this money if you say you actually do have 2 jobs. So you got like, so bitch, like, what the fuck, where is this money going to all this damn, like, seriously, are you like, what the fuck's going on? Anyways, she's kind of being rude on the phone, but Max, or not Max, you know how Neve is. Neve's like, well, this is like, you're dealing with someone's life, girl. Like, we gotta do this, basically. And then they didn't show this, but I'll give you a paycheck. The producers will pay you, and you'll be compensated. You know, like, seriously, there's probably some shady shit going off camera. So they end up meeting with Paula, but Paula ends up being this chick named Loida, and Loida was not having it. She was just like, well, it's me, Ramon, Loida. And she was kind of giving me like a Latina version of Missy, like a little bit of that, just a little bit, like not really, like no one has yet to live up to Missy's ass. But she was like not in the mood. She was like, if you want your stuff, take it. And Ramon, still being his zombie self, really wasn't doing much. But here's where it gets fucking ridiculous. She invites them inside. Loida reveals that he's actually called her by her name because he knows who she is. She basically says he knew that the whole time that Loida, was Paula. But he didn't want to admit it to himself. He didn't want to believe that shit. And he's seen her before, like, all of her, and she was trying to tell him so many times that I'm trying to complain, I am not Paula, I am this chick, I am Loida, basically. And Ramon's like turning red, kind of. He, like, you notice he's just like, oh, shit. And Max and Neve are like, what? What? Max, like, lowers his camera. He's like, excuse me? You know how my man is. He gets a little bit too dramatic. Not as dramatic as Neve, but, like, you know. So basically, at this point, I tweeted, well, congratulations to, I'm getting all these names mixed up. Ramon for being the first person to catfish Max and Neve. I tweeted that, and like a lot of people retweeted it, but then like people were like, oh, well, Neve's been catfished before, this is his second time. I'm like, I freaking know that. I've seen the freaking movie years before 2010 when it came out. I got it on Redbox because I thought I watched the trailer in another movie I was watching. I thought it was going to be a scary movie, but it turned out to be, well, what it is now. And I was like, okay, this is really weird. Because if you watch the trailer, y'all need to watch the trailer to Catfish, the movie. Because it looks like a freaking trailer for a horror movie. It really does. Like, am I the only one that's noticed that? So that's the reason why I Redboxed it in the first place. But anyway, let's getting off subject. I knew he was catfish before. He only says that like all the damn time in the freaking intro. And then like, 1, it was a joke. And 2, what I meant by the joke, it was like them 2 being the first time catfished on the actual show. People are just like ridiculous. But anyways, and I was wrong in the first place because it was the first time Ramon catfished not only Max and Neve, but all of America by saying, like, he didn't. Like, really? What is wrong with you? You knew it was her the whole damn time. Why would you waste your time being on the show? Like, I don't understand. Like, he was really in denial. Some of these people are in denial, but Ramon was in denial for damn sure. Like, oh my god. Oh my god. But anyways, Loida starts crying or whatever. They leave. I'm feeling kind of bad for Loida because I was kind of like, well, she was trying to come clean. So, like, I wasn't here for her at first, but then I'm like, yeah, she still lied, but at the same time, like, she was trying to come clean. She was. And his ass, Ramon's ass, like, I was on his side at first, but now I'm like, no. I'm like, Loida was trying to come clean, but his ass did not want to believe it. He was crying. Loida said he was crying. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this dude? What the fuck is wrong with this dude? We found out he's been depressed. He hasn't had a whole lot of friends, and Loida didn't want to lose him because maybe she doesn't have a whole lot of friends. I don't even know. You know these sob stories. So anyways, the next day or whatever, they have a meeting because apparently Loida got, she says on Facebook, because Neve, a friend requested her, she got an engagement ring from Ramon, and she posted a photo of it on Facebook, and oh my god. They have a family meeting. Loida's Mama Loida's there, and Loida's brother, I guess, was there, and they have a meeting. We find out that Loida ultimately bought the ring from the money Ramon gave her, sent it to herself, and said it was from Ramon. And that's what her mom believed, that she was just like, Ramon sent that ring! Ramon sent that ring! Ramon sent that ring! And if y'all saw that meme with freaking Consuela from Family Guy, no, Ramon sent ring. Oh my god, y'all people are so mean, but funny, making my voice crack. Oh my god, I'm sorry. It was like funny. You gotta, I have a sense of humor. I do. We all do, don't we? Anyways, Mama was convinced that, like, Ramon sent that ring, but Loida did it herself. And I was thinking, well, maybe Ramon did send that ring, because he's a lying ass bitch. I'm like, damn, lied the whole damn time to Max and Neve. You can lie, but don't lie to Max and Neve. Don't lie to my man. Don't lie to my man. Whew, there's like a lot to this episode, I feel like. But no, Mama Loida was not having it with Neve, but Neve set her straight when he told her the truth, and she was ready to beat his ass. Mama Loida was ready to beat his ass, and I was just like, well, at least it ain't Max's ass. Like, because Neve deserved to get his ass beat after, like, trying to kiss up on my man in that one photo what he tweeted. I was like, what the fuck is... Hell no. Neve, Mama Loida, drag him by his chest tears. Drag him by his chest tears. Get him. No, with my man, what the fuck? Anyways. This episode basically ends with Ramon and Loida deciding they should just be friends, and you know, they have like the 2 months later, Ramon's got some facial hair or whatever, and he's like, yeah, got facial hair, and I'm like, who gives a fuck? I mean, I kind of like that thing, like, you know, like, well, he's had that throughout the whole damn episode. Like, I like that. A lot of people don't like that. I don't know, I like that. But he has, like, facial hair now. Max is like, and I'm like, very relevant to the conversation. But anyways, they find out he hasn't really been speaking to Loida, and then they talk to Loida, and Loida, she's got a man in her life. She actually, like, is being herself. She deactivated the Paula Facebook account, and she's paying back what's his face, Ramon. So that's really good, and he didn't ask her to, but she felt the need to, because that's a good thing. Like, even though he didn't ask you, you feel like, just have good karma. You want good karma, and it's like you feel in your heart that, you know what, I should. He spent like $3,000 on me. Like, you know, you just want the good karma. You really do, and like, she's got a man in her life, so that's really good. Why do all these people who catfish have a, like, they always are the ones who end up like in a relationship or talking to someone? Like, even from Mel's ass, I was like, what the and I'm single. How do you like that? That's about it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This was kind of a longer review than usual, but I really enjoyed this episode despite it being ridiculous. Thanks again. I really appreciate it. I'm ready for next week. As always, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And yeah,